You do not need to be a professional designer to create a design just like this. In this video, we'll go through the step-by-step process on how to design a Sunday flyer from start to finish. Let's get right into it. So basically, this is my canvas, and you can see that this is my initial design that I had, and then remade it on this one and color corrected it a little bit to make the colors pop out a little bit more. And I created a second version of that as well, where this and color corrected that as well. So I'll basically break it down on how I approached it. Very simple. So we'll first try to get the dimensions. So the dimensions is 1080 by 1350. So that's what we're gonna create. So new and 1080 by 1350. So we got that right. And make sure this is ticked and press create. So the first thing we're gonna take a look is rectangles. So 4 rectangles and then image right here. All right, so we're gonna do that. So to do the pictures, we'll first put in some boxes, all right? And maybe to make it so that it matches perfectly, I will drag this into my canvas right here like that. And I think that should be good. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna drag the boxes in so that, you know, we get sort of the same thing. Duplicate this by holding Alt or Command J, all right, and duplicate it again, and one more time. Good. Now we're gonna hold Shift, select all of it, and then do Alt or Command G to group all of them, or you can also press here as well to group it. So we first put the pictures into the placeholders that we have here, so I'll name this as image placeholder. All right, the pictures in my canvas right now, so we'll do it step by step. We'll take the first one, and maybe I'll bring this here so it's easier, and I'll show this one as well, right? So we'll bring it down here, and the first layer we're gonna hold Alt or Option, hold on it, and then click on it like that, and that should work. So we have our first image right here, and we do our second image as well. You can see from the initial design that I'll just bring my ruler, so view, yeah. You can see from initial design that these are aligned and this is aligned a little bit, you know? So basically that's what we're trying to create as well in our frames as well. So we'll try align these people. We'll press on here and we're basically just gonna have the gradients tool. We're gonna press on it and make sure you put a layer mask on this as well by pressing this, and then we'll drag it down like that, just like that, all right? Now, because this is black and white as well, we're also gonna create, this image is already black and white, which is good. So we're gonna create this black and white. We'll come here and press black and white. Make sure you toggle this on so it just affects that as well. And yeah, we're halfway there. If you study this design closely, you notice that all these are close-up shots, right? And then this bottom shot is sort of a wide shot. So to make this design work, usually you would want to get similar pictures if you can. And that's what I did. So this is a wide shot that I have here. I'll just take this out from my initial, from the previous design that I had. So basically you put this underneath the overlay, right? So this is it has a sharp edge, but once you put this there, because we had the gradients on top of it, it makes it easier, right? I think I'll push the pictures up a little bit. I think this will look good. Yeah, like that. Something like that looks good. Push her up a little bit and maybe reduce her. Yeah, and maybe reduce her as well, I think. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good to me. We'll go to get the fonts. So the font that we used was this. If you don't have this font, I'll put a description down below on how to download that. So we type Sunday service. Scale it up a little bit and position that right here. So just to take a step back, you can see that their design is in between these two pictures, right? So that's what we'll also try to implement as well, where we have this sort of in between that. We may adjust it at the end, but for now, I think this should be good. And I forgot to change the picture. So this picture also has to be black and white. So we can see this is black and white, black and white. So this also has to be black and white. So we'll add a black and white here by going here and make sure this is on it like that. So this top pictures and this is the bottom picture, okay? So we can label that bottom picture. Maybe image placeholder, and then we'll say top image placeholder. I think that'll be much easier. Now, if you look at this, it looks a bit, whitish. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press on this and go here and say maximum black. All right, that's much better. If you want to reduce it even more, my suggestion is go on artboard, make sure this is black because it's a white background right now. So we'll make it black and that looks much better, I believe. If it's still not looking good for you, you can just reduce the opacity. Right now the opacity is on 87, so you can reduce that a little bit so that, this text can stand out a bit more. Right, I think this looks good to me. Now, one more thing is we can see that the Sunday service font is sort of has an effect to it, right? To create this effect, go in here and go on the blending mode and just scroll down and right there, exclusion, we're gonna press that. And that looks good. If you think it's too sort of faint, you can just duplicate it by holding Alt or Command J and basically go on stuff like, I guess, yeah. If you want, you can also use overlay, basically. But I think maybe this looks good. We're gonna group this together and call it main text. All right. I think I'll take these lines out. So we're getting somewhere, right? We're getting somewhere. I think I would increase, maybe put this here, sort of align it so that the person right here matches them on the bottom, just like that. Because the space here, I'm trying to avoid that so that I can have, yeah. So I think that looks good. We will come back here and basically the space that is right here, we can put like address, time, and whatnot, just as you can see in my previous design. So basically I'm just gonna copy that over so this video doesn't take too long, and I'll basically give you the sizes for the fonts as well. So I'll give you the sizes for these as well. So for the font, I use this font with this size and also make sure it's regular. And for this, I used lemon milk and use this font size as well. Make sure it's on regular as well. And same as here as well. So that's the font size for that, but I put it as bold. And then for the address, I put this as 12 using this font. So you can see in my design, I used two fonts. And so the two fonts I used was forward extra add, and then the next font that I used was lemon milk. And I think it's very good. Usually good designs usually have at least 2 or 3 fonts. That's what I usually have on my posters, and I think they're very good. And I think this looks good. It looks good. Now, to go from here to here, what I usually do is, so if I'm satisfied with this, I'll create another artboard and basically export this, export as, make sure it's in PNG, export, and go on filters. I'll make sure this is selected, this image is selected. Go on filters, camera raw, and we're just gonna make, the reason why I do this is I want to make the colors pop. So right now it looks just like that. We can make the colors pop a bit more. So what we're gonna do is I usually come down here and maybe zoom in just slightly so we can see everything. So I'm holding Alt or Option and just go deeper. Okay, I think this is good. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna increase the saturation. Maybe saturation is too much. Actually, because her picture is darker, you can increase the exposure a little bit. You can do it on individual pictures if it's something you want to do, but just for the video, increase all of them just like this. Then increase contrast a little bit, reduce blacks, increase the white. Yeah, So basically I just play around with this so that I can sort of get something that looks good to me. I may give it a bit of a mood. Usually I go for something like this. And I think it's looking good. I'll probably add a bit of saturation. If the saturation is too much, you can pull it back. And just a little touch on the source. Usually I try to play around with this. I usually try to take it back a little. And yeah, this looks good to me. You can add a bit of vignette as well. But I think it looks good. It looks good. So we go from a bit of a darker shade to something like this. And maybe the picture is hard to read because you want the details to stand out a bit more, right? So basically reduce this a little bit so you can see the sort of expressions from the people, and also the details can be shown as well, which is good. And basically I'll export this again, and what you're going to do is you're going to come here, right click, and then replace content. So that's very good, very easy. And yeah, that's basically it.